Hello everyone, this is Roman. I want to show you today one very nice plugin I finished, and this plugin is be freebie in the 2013, the end. Also, you can see every year I release a lot very nice plugin freebie to make your life easy, Cinema 4D, to speed up your work and make stuff more easy. This plugin also is very nice, very useful. You can add in the any object you like, material very easy, just like to draw. Okay, so let's show you how it's working. So let's show you now the plugin. I like every time I make one plugin to show you everything how it's working. So like this, you can work it very fast. So let's show you now this plugin. So let's click here, the Magic Draw. And also don't confuse with the Magic Paint. The Magic Paint is different. The Magic Paint is paint liquid object. This is plugin is paint material in any object. So don't confuse with this. This is I call Magic Draw because you draw in the object any material you like. So let's make, for example, something very simple now to show you the tools. Let's make a sphere and let's make a DW. Okay, if you can see here now, when I click here and I go here, I have some problems. For example, when I click here, it changed. So you don't have this problem, you can do it two ways. When you click the Magic Draw, just you can lock it. So now it's everything is stay. Now, for example, if I click if I make something, it's everything is stay. Or you can click this here icon to make a W menu here, and just you can put somewhere you like. Okay, so in this case, I change this way. Okay, so let's show you now the first tool. When I have my tool to enable the magic draw, I need to make a material. Now you can see I can't draw anything. So let's make a material, very simple Y here. I select the material and now you can see the icon changed. Also, if you notice here, I have here a preview. This is a preview where I draw. You can, if you don't like to have this, also this maybe sometimes slow down the Cinema 4D because you see the preview and check, and now you can see I don't see the preview of draw, but okay, in this case I use preview radar so you can see how I draw. Okay, now when I click the mouse, just I draw like this. I can draw this material and I can make another one. Let's make, for example, here another one area, and let's draw again just like this. It's very nice and very easy to add material. Okay, let's draw something else. Let's go here and make a green. Okay, let's draw something like this. And you can see now I can draw this object with the material I like very fast. Okay, now I want to show you a little the options for this tool. First, we have the multi-object. This is mean when I have, for example, another object here, okay, and I have another here, and I make a DW, these two objects. Now, when I start to draw, when I go here and I start to draw, for example, if this here object, if I move the mouse, you can see now here nothing happened. Also, if you notice here, when I go to the object, the icon is changed with the brush. You see the small icons makes the brush. So now it's mean I can draw this here object. Okay, so if I click now on the multi-object, when I have enable, now when I draw and I continue, I can draw other object. I use this so you keep safe. Maybe you want to draw only the sphere so don't make mistake and you draw other object. So in this case you disable this and you can draw only the sphere. Okay, so let's make now here another, I clear everything just to have a clear skin, and I make another sphere and I make a doubly, and let's show you the other options. We have the size. The size is the brush of the size. Now this is 1. When I go to 2, you have now I have bigger size. You can see here I have something like cross here. When I go to 3, I have bigger, and when I go I have very big, and I can draw everything. Okay, so this is the first tool. Before I go to the next tool, I want to show you this is the shortcuts. When you have the first tool here, the draw, the brush, when you hold the control just you draw, this time you erase the draw. Now I delete. And also, if you notice here, I have polygon selection. When I go to the polygon mode and I double click here, you can see here is draw only. You can see this is I draw. So this plugin is made for you automatic polygon and draw you done for this, for example, material. Okay, so let's remove this. So like this, you clear everything, and let's go to the second tools. This is looping. basically is make a loop of draw. So like this, you can just make like this to draw. So this is you can loop. And also if you hold the control, you erase. Now, if you hold the shift, you change your loop, the rig of the loop. Now you can see it's horizon and this is vertical. When you hold the shift, it's make horizon, and when you release, you have vertical draw. So like this, you can control very easy what you like. Okay, let's now make undo to this to have everything like before. Okay, and now for example, I can draw here, I can change my material like this, I draw and I go here and I draw. And this is make a look very nice draw. The multi-object is working like before, you can draw two materials if you like. Okay, so let's go now to the next. We have here the fill. This is very nice and useful. You can fill any object. In case, for example, I want only white, just I click. And now if you notice here is remove the polygon and also the all the material. For example, if I have a lot materials here, I have like these materials and I can go green and you see it's remove everything. This is you can control with here. If, for example, you have remove selection, it's remove the polygon selection. And here is remove the other materials. And here, if you click this, it's make for you a polygon tag. For example, you can see here when I have enabled and I click, I have this polygon tag. When I double click, I see this here object polygon selection. But there is more. This is very nice and I like. For example, okay, let's go now to loop. Let's, for example, before this, okay, let's go again to the fill tool. When I hold the control and I click, it's remove everything. It's remove all material and everything. This is displayed while you click here, of course. Okay, now I have a clear object. Let's go to the looping here and let's make some here draw, just like this both. Now when I go to the fillet, I want to show you some very nice option. When you hold the shift, let's choose the material green. And when I hold the shift now, see what happen. This basic is not draw the full object, it's draw basically is see this collision. For example, now you can see I can draw everything without hold the shift. When I hold the shift, now I draw this collision. For example, I can draw exactly here or here or here. And I can go here to change, for example, the red like this. Like this you can go very nice. The other tool is the pickup. This is pickup basically the material. This is very nice, so you don't need to worry about what material is have this object. Just you click a soft automatic select for you. I click, you can see now the white. I click the green. Okay, let's show you something more interesting. Okay, before this, of course I show you the last. Also here we have some options, for example, select material or tag. So you can see here, for example, if I click the Y, it select, for example, the tag of the material. When I uncheck this, of course, when I select the green, it don't select the tag. So like this, of course, you can change what you like. The last is the replace. This is replace the material you have already. For example, let's say this green I want to make a red. I select my red and just I click the green. And now you can see it changed this material. Basically, it's replace the material with the other. And I say the white I want to green. Like this. You can see very nice of how fast you can work. This plugin, of course, is working also with something else. For example, okay, you tell me now, is B to have the material, the object is B to have a polygon? No, no problem. You can use also to any object you like. For example, let's make a tourist here. And let's go to the green and let's just draw and see the magic. Now I draw this material without making it doubly. And let's hold the shift just to make some interesting stuff here. And now you can see here, for example, if I rate them, I have here I draw this object without making it doubly. Very nice. So you can use this plugin to any object you like. For example, I can make a disk. I can use, for example, a formula, and I can draw this disk. No problem. Just I go here and I draw like this without make any DW. Very nice. Something else, something I want to tell you also to know. This, of course, is working only with the single object where you cast. For example, when I remove this and I show you this, what I mean, let's make a sphere, let's make another sphere here, let's make a DW, and let's make here a clone with spheres. Just I want to show you this so you know. Let's go here, okay, make this unlock. Let's go here to radius. Let's make it a little bigger. Now let's show you something. When I go here, you can see here in down, it changes. Say for example, brush object sphere, brush cast sphere, uh, brush cast multi. This is mean I can draw. When you have multicast, you can draw. Also, you see, this is the limits of the plugin. You can draw because if you draw, it don't know the signal for the cast and all this stuff, so it's reset. It's not half point. So when you have a lot sphere, for example, when you have multi cast, if I make this a DW, for example, have a lot object, this is doesn't work. It's working only with single cast. For example, when I make this a DW, I have is return only one object. So like this is working. Something I forget to show you before I continue the tutorials. For example, when you can make a sphere and you go here, for example, make a menu material and just you draw. When you read the, for example, here you can see the draw for the material. This happened because if you notice in the sphere, you use Raiden Perfect. When you uncheck this and you read it now, you have the material. So be careful about this. So don't say the plugin is not working. I want to show you this so you know. Okay, now I show you everything how it's working the plugin. Let's make some more interesting stuff. Let's go, for example, some skins here. Okay, I open here a simple skin. And let's say here now I need to find, for example, what material is use this. Just I go here to pick up. Just I give you some interesting idea how you can work with this plugin also. Just I click and now you see it's automatic. It shows me the material when I click. So like this, you pick up your material is use the skin. For example, this here or the cap here is use the barret. When I click here, is use the cloth. You can see very nice and very easy. And now, for example, okay, let's say I like this material. I click and I go here and I draw, for example, something I want. I want to draw this one, or I fill it this one, or this one here. I make fill. I like this, for example, oh, I want to replace this here teacher with, for example, this one. So I can replace very easy. You can see very easy how very fast you can work when you're working with materials. And also you can use, for example, multi-object. You make okay, this here, and now, for example, let's say I want and I can draw everything. You can see now I draw everything very fast. I can change another material. You can see very nice. Tell me now how many times, for example, you need to make this. To make, for example, this by hand. For example, you need to select this object here. You need to find where this object, okay, let's say, okay, this is, for example, you need to make here the polygon, make the polygon selection, and after that you drag the material, and this is need more time. And now, with just simply click, you could draw everything you like. So as you can see, this plugin speed up a lot of your work when you working with the materials to add in the object. So the review of the plugin is finished. I want to give you in the end of the year one very nice plugin gift for the Christmas, and also I think I did very nice work for this. I wish to have all very nice holidays and of course more plugins coming soon. So wait to see my next work. Thank you for watching this video.